Pageant preparation needs to be unique to who you are, because we all have different strengths and weaknesses. But what I can help you with right now is basic interview preparation, which no matter who you are, that's the kind of preparation every pageant contestant needs to do, no matter at what level she's competing. Hello, I'm Dr. Stephanie Ray, a former state and national title holder who's here to help you ace your pageant interview. So let's go over some of these basic things. There's two elements you're going to want to keep in mind: the questions and your presence. And if we start with questions, we can break that down into what kind of content to be thinking about and how often to practice. I would recommend that you practice at least 30 minutes a week. At least practice 5 minutes a day. If the pageant is coming up very quickly, you might want to do even more. But hopefully you've given yourself time to develop as an interviewee, because it does take a little time in practice. Interviewing is not just the same as having a conversation. So what about content? Obviously, you'll want to be aware of your own beliefs and values and any information you've put on your pageant paperwork. So you should have some practice questions about that. But you also want to think about what's going on in the world right now. What are some of the current events? If you find the news a little bit challenging or sometimes depressing, feel free to balance that out with inspirational materials to help you keep a positive attitude, and make sure that you work into your practice questions. How can you frame your answers in a way that addresses some of these controversial or upsetting issues that come up in a way that speaks to it but leaves a positive taste in people's mouths, keeps things on the positive side without being just all sunshine and Pollyanna. So let's discuss a little about your presence. Just by virtue of practicing out loud a few minutes to 30 minutes a week, you're going to have a stronger sense of your personal presence. You should be doing this in front of a mirror or in front of friends or some sort of recording equipment, so that you can observe if you have any habits that you need to get rid of that distract from the beautiful presence that you are. Do you have verbal tics? Do you say like or too much? Do you twist your hair or wiggle your foot too often? Do you neglect to make good eye contact? Do you not smile often enough while you're speaking? What kinds of gestures do you have that work for you or work against you? Are they appropriate in size for whether you're sitting versus standing? These are things that you will notice naturally if you take the time to practice. Those will help your presence. Hopefully you found these tips useful and that you will start to implement them. If you're looking for additional input on how to prepare for your pageant interview, please do check out the rest of this video series and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. There's a lot of great information there. And you might also want to go to PageantToPhD.com and see some of the resources that are there that can help you shine your brightest at your next pageant. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.